Boy, you sure are a pretty little girl.
So just how safe are our children? Could a stranger lure your child away?
Spend time thoroughly teaching your family how to protect themselves against abduction. And do you even know what to teach them? Hello, I'm Alan Janae.
And I'm Donna Hicken. As a mother of two, this is an issue that is so important to me.
It's important to all of us, and that's why we're excited about this program. I believe it will really make a difference in the lives of children, including my own.
What you're about to see is disturbing. It may surprise you, but in the end, it will truly help to reduce your family's risk.
Angela and Kayla play on the swings, unaware of the threat that waits just on the other side of the park.
How could you resist this?
Now, Terry, you're telling me you have two little girls that we have staged up here. What do you expect? I mean, I'm sure you've told them not to talk to strangers, not to go with strangers. What do you think they will do?
I've always told them to, be friendly, but not too friendly. And I expect them to come up here and maybe just out of curiosity, but if you try to get friendly or talk to them too much, they'll probably turn around and run and be scared.
Okay, back to the swings to find out. Here comes our stranger. It takes him no time to strike up a conversation.
Get a little walk. You want to take her for a walk for me? You want to walk her for a little bit? Here, you can hold her.
Every 12 months, 5,000 missing children are found dead, and 40% of those can't even be identified.
According to the FBI, nearly 2 million of our kids disappear every year, mostly runaways and parental abductions, but sometimes they just simply disappear. We went undercover with the XL Defense Team to find out just how the average child would respond to a potential threat.
We tell them over and over.
Ramona Juliana and her husband are a little worried about how their kids will react to strangers at the door. Lisa Bortz has warned her daughter over and over.
You can't tell them once and then let it go, because they'll forget.
Enter Flint McLaughlin. Flint is a security specialist. He's working with us. He's dressing as a telephone repairman. That's an undercover camera in his toolbox. Research tells us that in some crimes against children, the perpetrators use the phony authority angle to access their victims.
Often it's done as in a service uniform, even with a name. Simply a name on the uniform will help you to fool the child because they have a comfort level because they believe that's your name.
For two of our tests, he'll wear the clothing of a security guard. Back to the parents. They've agreed to leave their homes for a short time, telling their kids nothing about the test.
Usually if we're not home, we're there in a matter of minutes. They'll immediately lock the house.
Will they open the door for a stranger?
I'm just hoping. But I have a weird feeling, depending on what he's going to say to her, how she's going to react.
First stop, the Juliana house. The parents will watch from nearby as our phony telephone repairman tries to get the three kids to let him in. It doesn't look very difficult. They do lock the front door, but then join Flint McLaughlin outside.
My dad's not here. He's not here? No. I'm just working on the telephones.
A moment later, the kids are following him.
You want to wear my hat?
Yeah, that's toy.
No, it's not a toy. I'll tell you what I need. I need to know where all your phone lines are. You want to show me?
Come this back here.
Then they lead him inside.
I'll show you where a plug-in's at and all of them.
Okay, let me see this one first.
We can't. I can. It's over there in the corner.
Okay.
But it's under there.
Okay, all right, and I just need to count them right now.
A total stranger is in the house.
Just right past it and you'll face the car.
Lisa Bortz directs us to her house. This time, Flint is a security guard. Lisa's 10-year-old daughter is home alone. Her first mistake, answering the door.
Can I get you to hold something for me? In fact, tell you what, if you can hold this radio, I'm going to get my notes out. I need a place where I can write. Can we just maybe on that table right there, I can just set my things down. Good, that's good.
He's alone with a 10-year-old girl.
He doesn't look like he could hurt you, does he?
No.
What do you think someone that's going to look like that's going to hurt you?
I don't know.
At the Juliana house, Mom is upset.
What else do you guys want to see?
The kids are embarrassed. Colton's wearing Flint's hat. The lesson, is a tough one.
I was so sure when they ran in, they were locking the doors, they were calling Miss Donna or somebody down the street. Come here, there's some people at my house and my mom's not here. I was betting on all of a sudden they're out back with the birds and the man.
The nice man.
The nice man. He let us wear his hat. Huh.
So what would your children do? And what can you do to prevent this from happening in your home? We talked with Officer Dave Sterrett of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. He works with the Officer Friendly program, going into schools and teaching children about stranger danger.
We try to teach them in the classroom that a stranger's not going to come up and be mean and ugly to them. They're going to have that smile on their face. They're going to have that puppy dog. They're going to have the candy. They're going to look nice. You know, most kids think that it's going to be a mean, old, ugly man or something, and we try to teach them that it's a friendly person.
But if it's hard to protect our children when they're at home, how can we protect them when they're somewhere else? Statistics show criminals most often abduct children from playgrounds, shopping malls, school routes or bus stops, alleyways, wooded areas, parked cars, video arcades, carnivals, fairs or theme parks, public restrooms, even front yards. Many children are abducted by people they know, an acquaintance from their parents' work, a neighbor, even a friend. But children should be taught to never get into a car without your permission, even if they know the person. With that in mind, for our second group of tests, we chose a place that almost every child visits frequently, the bus stop.
It's nearly 3 o'clock and Jeff Jarvis is waiting for the bus. So is Kathy Cowan, and she's more than a little nervous.
It terrifies me, especially after what happened to the little girl right here in our hometown.
Moments later, the wheels of our plan are in motion.
Michael, Brittany, your mom called me and asked me to take you to your dad's work.
Okay.
Okay? I need to take Brittany too?
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
Come on. My car's right over here, Brittany.
Come on, Brittany.
Come on, sweetie. You can sit in the front. Take your backpack off. Seatbelt's on. You got to get the seatbelt over there.
In seconds, Michael and Brittany are gone.
Yeah.
Kathy is mortified. Her son never even asked a question.
Makes you feel like your job isn't here.
In Jeff's car, the conversation is lighthearted.
How's school today?
Pretty good.
Michael never thinks twice about what he's done. That is, until Mr. Jarvis heads back to the bus stop and the safe embrace of his mother.
You guys scared me.
He's defiant, but Michael knows he's made a mistake.
I trusted him, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to trust him anymore. It ain't happening again.
Won't happen again?
No. Next time I'm going home. I don't care if I have to stay out front for an hour. I'm going home.
Nearby, Cliff waits for his target, another trusting boy that Cliff knows from a nearby office building.
Hey, Corey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, your mom asked me to come pick you up, take you back to the office, because we're supposed to, she knew I was down this part of town, so she asked me to pick you up. She already called Cheryl and let her know about it, so, and I got...
Oh, yeah.
So.
Corey's excited about playing computer games with Cliff.
You know what? I got my flight controls now hooked up to my computer. We can go play with it. There's not that much to do back at the office.
Why am I going to work with you?
Because your mom wanted me to take you there, because she's got some other stuff planned for you tonight.
Thanks for picking me up.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just down in the part of town. Put your seatbelt on.
Months ago, Corey arranged a password with his mom, a secret word for situations just like this. But Corey forgot to ask.
I can't believe it. Not a word. Not even, let me go talk to Shirley. Nothing. I can't believe it.
No password?
Nothing. He's gone.
Is that a little scary to you that you got in the car with a stranger?
Yeah. You told him thank you for picking me up.
But Cliff didn't seem like a stranger.
He's a good little boy. Just made a big mistake, but hopefully he learns from this.
The results of our test are frightening, but what can we as parents do?
Well, above all else, you can teach your children a password. That's a secret word that only you and your family know. You need to review the password regularly with your children because it's the best protection against one of the most seductive ploys used by abductors. Your mother is hurt, and she asked me to come and get you to bring you to her. Well, we went to the toy department of Sears recently, and with the help of their security cameras, we set up the next test.
Excuse me. What is your names?
Jeff Jarvis is wearing a suit and tie, and he's working with us. He's trying to get 10-year-old Nick and 8-year-old Ida to leave with him.
Your mother has sprained her ankle and she's unable to get back. We have ice on her. She's right over here. If you come with me. No, I'll show you. She's right over here.
spite of Ida's gentle protestation, the kids still go.
Yeah, she's all right.
Ida's confused. They were supposed to ask for a password.
Yeah, I was seeing where my sister was going.
Mom, well, she's learned too.
I think they flonked. No, I think that they did probably what unfortunately, any child would have done, you know. But I'm surprised because we've talked so much about it.
Later, we try the same thing again.
I'm looking for someone.
Timmy Hoover is alone in the toy department. He's already told Jeff his name.
Your mother has twisted her ankle. We've got some ice on it. She's straight over here in the other.
It isn't long before he goes, too.
Take a left at that Paddington Bear thing.
I had a feeling he would do that. I just had a bad feeling.
Mom is with us in a nearby department. Timmy's story shows a little interpretation.
Came in there, rushing in and going, "Oh, your mom twisted your ankle. She has some ice on there. Hurry up." Well, I came.
Did you think about him possibly harming you or tricking you in any way?
No, sir.
Mom is thinking about the need for a password.
But you told me you'd stay in that department, didn't you? But you left with a stranger. What's that say?
And for 8-year-old Daniel Koger, our role player is Flint McLaughlin. But it's a different story. Watch.
Hello, son. Are you Daniel Koger?
Yep.
I need you to come with me. Your father's having a migraine headache. He's all right. I don't want you to be alarmed, but I'm just going to take you over to where he's at, okay?
No.
Daniel wants the password.
We're just gonna go right over here in the place.
No, I'm not going to my. Do you know the password?
I know your dad's name is Jesse Koger. He didn't give me a password.
So what? Then I'm not going.
Jesse Koger, is that your father?
Yes, but I'm still not going.
Even when Flint tries again, Daniel isn't going.
He's not coming without the password.
Daniel stuck to the password, and he's glad he did.
My dad told me that don't go unless somebody knows a password because we made a password before. And he says even if somebody says something about your father or something like he did, he said if somebody says anything, just don't go still.
All of the parents of the children we tested have taught them how to be safe. But sometimes, no matter what precautions you've taken, the children themselves make dangerous mistakes. For instance, when parents aren't home, children sometimes unwittingly give out information on the telephone which can put them at risk. The children in our next test have been taught not to answer the phone when their parents are gone. And if they do answer, they are not to reveal they're home alone. Our first mother thought her younger son might forget, but not her older son. Let's see how it turns out.
Hello? Colton is smiling while outside Mom is grimacing. He's already done something wrong by answering the phone, and it just gets worse.
John Stevens calling with All Pro Security Research. Is your mom or dad there?
Not exactly why.
Is this Cody?
No, it's Colton.
It's Colton?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you, Colton?
I'm 9.
You're 9. Wow. And how many people are in your family?
5.
5, okay. And do you have, how many doors into your house? Like a front door and a back door, or just a front door?
Hold on a second.
Remember, Mom thought one might slip, but now it's Cody's turn, and hands over the phone.
Do you know if you have a panic button in your house? Do you know what a panic button is?
Not really.
A button you push if there's any problems. Do you have like an emergency button to push for an alarm in your house?
Let me see.
Is the alarm on then right now?
It's not set.
It's not set right now. Do your parents leave you alone a lot, or just how often do they do that?
Sometimes.
Just sometimes. Do you know what room would have, you know, the most important stuff?
Probably my mom's bedroom.
Probably her bedroom?
Yes, that's where she keeps her jewelry box, and that's like where all the jewelry is.
Right.
I mean, you think you do good as a parent, and you think you tell your kids the right thing, and you think it sticks. And then something like this, and I mean, it can be gone that fast.
Across town, Alina's mom is just as astounded at what's happening in her house. Kojak Jr. needs some work.
Mm-hmm.
Alina is telling all to All Pro Security.
Well, you said you think you have 4 windows?
We have. I just thought about this one all the way up. It's like the little one that you can see, but
Not really. It's a window.
Okay.
We have 3 windows and the 2 patio doors.
How many family members do you have staying in the house? 4 family members. Okay. And those are children and is that 2 adults and 2 children, or?
Correct.
Okay.
She's paging me because I think she's scared.
The call has made Alina nervous.
Why you chain up the door like that? I'm scared.
Alina was so scared she had jammed a chair at the door and grabbed a plastic bat and knife.
People get our names in a lot of different ways, so how do you know he had really gotten it legitimately?
Your mama is not happy.
I just knew you were going to pass the test.
Well, the errors these children are making are common. Their parents have truly tried to prepare them, but, well, it doesn't seem to be working. Well, what can we do? Is there a way to teach them what they need to know?
Everybody, this is Megan. All the kids say Megan.
Most of the kids in this room have been tricked by our undercover team. Sabrina let a stranger into the house. And remember Colton? He let a stranger in and wound up wearing his hat.
How many of you don't want to be tricked by somebody like me again?
So we put together this training class.
Inside, 12-year-old Ashley gets a hug.
And with a reminder of what can go wrong. Parents know how important these lessons are. But are the kids getting the message?
Never. Say it. Never. Answer the door. When your parents are gone. Katie! Listen, Katie, your mother's been hurt in a real bad accident. Could you I need to come in and talk to you for a few moments. Katie!
Like most lessons, learning it well takes practice.
All right, come on out. Very good. Come out here. Let's give Katie a hand. You think you can do it?
So we split into groups, and everyone took a turn.
Please, I need to get to the hospital. Won't you help me? Are you heartless? Hello? Please answer the door.
This is what you say if somebody calls you on the phone when your parents aren't home. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
My mommy can't come to the phone right now. Please call back later. And then you hang up.
With a little role-playing, the lesson started to sink in.
Hold it, Colton.
Very good.
Very good. Colton, don't give your name. Don't give your name.
On to rule number 3. Never go with an adult unless.
So what did they learn? Would the training really help? There was only one way to find out, and that was to test them again. In a moment, we'll show you the results. But first, let's learn some precautions you can take to help you protect your children. First, take a mental picture of your child each morning. Note what your child is carrying, like a backpack or a lunchbox when he leaves the house. Note any distinguishing marks your child has, like scars, rashes, birthmarks, bruises, or scrapes. Always know where your child is going and what time he should get there. Know when your child is home and insist that he call if he'll be more than 15 minutes late. Make a list of his friends and their telephone numbers and take a picture of your child every 3 months. Update your child's height and weight periodically and have your child fingerprinted. Experts tell us the first 24 hours that a child is missing are the most crucial. Taking these precautions can truly make a difference. Well, back to our children. At this point, they've been tested, thoroughly trained, and tested again. Let's see how well they did.
Hello?
It's nearly 3 o'clock when Sabrina calls her mom to say she's home from school.
I love you. Okay. Bye.
That's our cue to move in. This time we use a young woman instead of a man in uniform. Jamie rings the bell and waits. Rings and waits, but there's no sign of Sabrina, so she leaves empty-handed.
Did you see her at all?
Nope. I rang it 3 times. She didn't even ask who it was.
So you're happy about that?
Yes. That's her.
That's her. You did so much better this time.
Yep.
You see, Sabrina's been practicing.
Bye, baby.
Says right here, never answer the door when your parents are gone.
She keeps the list of rules from our training class next to her computer. They came in handy when a stranger showed up. Will the same light go on at Alina's house? Jamie knocks, but no answer.
Oh.
She still won't open up, even for our producer, who Alina knows rather well.
let you in.
Yes, you can.
Where's my mother?
She told me I could come in.
No, where's she at?
She went to go shopping.
Yeah, let you in.
She let me put you to the test a second time.
Finally, we convince her we have her mom's permission.
Okay.
My grandma told me not to let anybody in, no matter what, even if you know them, even if it was next door neighbor. So I didn't let y'all in, even if I knew you.
Our last stop, Timmy's house, the boy from the toy store. The woman outside seems harmless enough.
Hello?
So, ever trusting, Timmy breaks a major safety rule.
Do you know where the Johnsons live?
The stranger says she's looking for some friends but can't find their address.
I have their phone number. Can I come in and use the phone and call them? No? Can you bring the phone to me and let me call them? No?
Timmy opened the door to danger, but at least he didn't let her in.
You did half right.
I did half right, but I still answered the door.
You don't know someone at the door, what are you supposed to do?
Don't even pay attention.
Are you supposed to answer the door?
No.
Are you supposed to talk to the person through the door?
No, sir.
Polite to the end.
Yeah.
Timmy promises not to make the same mistake again, as long as we promise to stop putting him to the test.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you.
The results are clear. Training your child can make a dramatic difference.
Well, we've tried to provide you with the information you need. Your children can be safe. Our goal is to give you the resources you need to help protect your family.
This program should help with child abduction, but what about sexual molestation or child abuse? How should you respond if you think your child has been victimized? You can get the answers to these questions and more online at www.defensecenter.com. We're glad for the opportunity to bring this program to you. Protecting our children is a top priority.
I know that I want to do everything possible to teach my children what they need to know. So please take this information and make use of it. Let's keep our children safe from harm.
If you would like more information about the ways that your child can be lured into a dangerous situation and tips on how to protect your children, you can call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The number is toll-free, 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678. Or you can sign on to the center's website at www.missingkids.com.